Hey everybody and welcome back to Gibbous. So I realise what I'm doing wrong here is that I actually need 4 things. So we're going to go back and try and get that stick.
It looks pretty firmly attached to the spheroid.
Okay, so we're going to put the branch on that one. No? Going to put the branch there.
Don't think that would help.
Well, I do.
I won't even try it. The book's already done its job on it. Let's not cut the book up now that we can finally use it.
Well, I was trying to do something with the sword actually, but fine. I am so sure of what I need to do.
I won't even try it.
I await with open wings.
Are you understanding any of this rotating islands business?
I think when the glow turns red, it means something's not matching up.
Could be.
That doesn't really help though. Because that matches, that's fine. Oh, do I have to do this in order?
This is where it all ends.
strange blocky branch I've picked up a while ago. Don't think that would help.
I will be right back. I'm going to go and look at a different guide because that one said I needed the branch and clearly I don't. So be right back. And I'm back. Okay, so apparently what I need to do is that. So I just needed to get that extra line in place. Well, that's obvious. So it was probably good that I realised I had to go and get that stick. What?
G'day! Are you dead? Are you alive in there?
Still kicking, Schrodinger.
Oh god, are you okay? Can you breathe? What do we do?
Yeah, I can breathe all right. There are mechanisms inside this thing.
That's good to hear, because I see nothing on my end here.
We can't let this slow us down, Buzz. Try and figure out your way forward while I work on this.
On it.
No.
G'day, everything okay in there?
Kerwin, I'm trying to work out these mechanisms. Unless it's really important, let me focus.
Okay.
It is important.
G'day, everything okay in there?
Kerwin, I'm trying to work out these mechanisms. Unless it's really important, let me focus.
Okay.
I want Kitty back.
I don't want them.
These are the final words of Captain Johansson of the Alert. I don't have any kind of recording device. I only hope this ungodly place with all its strained magic will somehow retain my last utterances. Whoever you are, if you can hear this, know that this wretched place you've made your way to must be wiped off the face of the earth. That is what me and my shipmates on the Alert came here to do. Once we deciphered the sign, we left Oslo for Point Nemo with a ship full of explosives and fuses, hell-bent on destroying this island where the evil book is at its most powerful. I won't waste my breath on my exploits concerning the Necronomicon. If you are here, you must be aware of the generations it has tricked into playing its awful roles, and then led here to be made to disappear. When we embarked on this journey, we knew full well of the dozens that have failed before us. However, we have accomplished more than any of them. This horrible island is surrounded by active underwater volcanoes, and I can only hope that we've managed to rig them all to explode to trigger their eruption. We have started with the detonator on the highest mountain peak and worked our way down. It did not come without sacrifices. The crew was driven crazy by the monstrosity of what they kept transforming into. By the time we were setting charges underwater, myself and First Mate Green were the only sane men left. That's when we saw it. My God, we had found more than we had bargained for. The thing that should not be. We were driven mad with fear. I fled in terror, and somehow clawed my way into this hall. I am probably on the side of the island we had not explored, and I see no way out of this hall where my bones will find their final resting place. I can only hope that Green set all the fuses before he lost his mind. Or his life. If someone ever hears this, the detonator on the highest peak. Bury this place, and the horror that slumbers beneath.
Can have Kitty back now.
Kitty, everything okay in there?
Kerwin, I'm trying to work out these mechanisms. Unless it's really important, let me focus.
Okay, okay.
So I just have to leave Kitty. That's not okay, game. Ooh, I can use the knife on it. Knife? Or sword, even.
Not the best time to attack Kitty with a strange sword.
I wasn't meaning to attack, I was meaning you could use it to, you know, pry the box off. I'm not sure what form that put Kitty in.
Kitty, everything okay in there?
Kerwin, I'm trying to work out these mechanisms. Unless it's really important, let me focus.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I guess I have to leave Kitty then. I don't really want to leave Kitty.
I've rearranged it. Nothing changed. I've rearranged it. Nothing changed. Oh no. Some kind of knot inside this big stone slab. I've rearranged it. Nothing changed. I'm getting nothing from the book. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Kitty, can you hear me? I've opened this door. We can keep going now.
You can keep going. This contraption is way more complicated than I had anticipated. Go on ahead without me, Buzz.
What do you mean? I can't just leave you behind trapped like this. Didn't you hear that ghost thing? All the volcanoes around here are rigged to blow up.
Just go, Buzz. Find the butcher. Dawn and Peace might need you. I'll be okay. I'll try to make my way out of this trap.
Kitty, I can't.
Just go already. And be careful, Numbskull.
Kitty, I love you.
Get the out of here, Kerwin!
But Kitty, can't leave you. Oh, now I can't even talk to Kitty. I guess that's the game's way of making sure that I don't just sit there and keep trying to get Kitty out then. Because I would do it.
Whoa, I did not expect this here. What in heaven's name is this place? How can all this be here? I'm leaving everything as it is. This is straight up bizarre. There are framed pictures of some objects I've come across ever since this whole adventure began, like the exploding package and Priscilla's doll, but also of others that I don't recognize. A framed picture of an unusual crystal. I don't recall ever seeing this before. This looks just like Olmstein's sign, except there's a crazy amount of lines connecting tens and tens of dots all over the place. I know what that is. Why it's framed and on display, that's a different story. Whoa. The title of the book is A Storm Over Fishmouth. What? Should I look deeper into this? While on an antiquarian tour of an isolated fishing village called Fishmouth, a man called Robert Olmstein has an unexpected revelation. Olmstein? Robert Olmstein? What does this mean?
Oh, cool.
I'm leaving everything as it is. It's the Earth with a moon on a rotating arm attached to it. This book is called The Case of Basil Dexter Kerwin. Basil Kerwin, a bookish nobody counting the days away behind his office desk, unveils a century-spanning relationship between himself and a wizard named Corvinus, and tries to avoid slowly transforming into something he detests. The pages are all crossed out and scratched over. It's hard to make out anything more. Corvinus? Oh no, I'm starting to feel faint. Do I really want to go already? Haven't looked at everything in here, and who knows if I'll ever get a second chance.
I have looked at everything in here.
I'm out of here. Dawn and Peace need me. Goodbye, strange room.
It's not really okay that we had to leave Kitty behind, though.
Like a moth to the flame, you finally made it! The carrier. Right on time.
Buzz, turn around! Run!
Or at least go get Kitty.
No, no, no. That is where you are wrong, little zealous fly. It is not him carrying the book. It was always the book carrying him here.
Nonsense! We were always right on your tail, Butcher.
Oh, because you chose to, right? Adorable. But enough about that. Hand over the book, carrier.
Or what?
Or I constrict those electricity fields and zap your friends just like the bugs that they are.
No, I think I'll use it to bend reality to my will.
We both know it does not work that way.
You're lying, because you're desperate.
Go ahead then. Use the Necronomicon to end me.
Marza zi fornias campa. I wish the butcher gone.
That was embarrassing. Do I have to spell everything out for you? It worked once because it was written that it would. You had no say in this. The book chose the role, and now it returns to me for its final performance.
You're insane.
Bob Olmstein, or whatever he's calling himself, we're all just actors in his little production. Until you hand the Necronomicon over, that is.
Production? Like a play?
You have not caught on yet? Tough. I have no time to lay it out for you dimwits. Book, now!
You owe us an explanation.
I owe you nothing. But it really is simple, little fly. You are all prisoners in Olmstein's web of fiction, while I will claw my way out of it.
So what's the book for?
A fine seeker you turned out to be. It is the magic wand in the illusionist's toolkit. This thing called Olmstein likes his stories. He simply set loose the magic wand into our boring world and watched it turn myth into reality. So many possible storylines he planted seeds for. The carrier, the seeker, the protector, the beast. Same roles, different actors. So much more fun when you defy all laws of nature and existence. Give me the book!
Planted seeds? I need to know. Is he divine in nature?
Forgive the cliché laugh, but the idiotic question warranted it. What difference does it make?
What will you use the book for?
The crowning achievement of my life's work with flesh and blood and metal. Breathing life into one of Olmstein's favorite characters.
The half-goofa? The meal those esoteric order idiots thought they'd sacrifice to Dagon?
It goes by a much simpler name. Ya Cthulhu! He who dreams at the bottom of the sea, awaiting his awakening. The perfect triangle.
The huge pair of wings you dug up in Foreign Maris.
The first angle. Wings of the dragon.
The oversized kraken you raised in Fishmouth.
The second angle. Head of the kraken.
You.
The third angle. Iron will of man.
You're just mind controlling some poor Frankenstein creature, you psycho.
Part man, part kraken, part dragon. Made one by the Necronomicon. And now, the moon is right.
The moon is right.
Oh, Olmstein. Fine bunch of actors you were dealt this time. They have seen all and understood nothing.
No, wait. Holmstein, the moon, the Necronomicon, the Kraken. I think I'm starting to understand.
Are you now?
Olmstein wanted the monster here.
And why is that?
Because every good story needs a monster.
A monster that the heroes can smite, using the awesome power of the Necronomicon. There is just one little detail that is off.
We're early, aren't we?
Indeed. Only when the moon is full does Olmstein regain control over the Necronomicon. He set it up that way, and it is beautiful. Until then, the book is useless to you, while long have I studied its wicked pages. I know how to rein its chaotic majesty in.
Oh, no.
His eye in the sky, not yet fully open to our doings. Praise the gibbous moon. My time to strike.
You played us.
Not quite. The story would have gathered us all here nonetheless, just a while later. Congratulations on overcoming all those obstacles so quickly. You should have taken your time.
So Olmstein is
Impress me. What is Olmstein?
He's an alien, and the last person who'd believe in this mumbo-jumbo, but even I know. What looks like magic to us is most probably just technology we don't understand.
I have really had enough talk now. Last warning before they die.
Okay, okay. Here.
Welcome back, old friend.
So now what? You'll just become
Cthulhu! Devourer of souls! An end to this wretched joke of a world!
destroy the world. That's it? You either haven't thought this through or you're just bat-crap nuts.
Negotiating terms, little fly. Yes, they're in control right now, up there in the moon. But once I stamp this world out, when just me and them are the ones left standing...
What happens?
Appreciation for a mortal that became a god. For the pawn that broke the rules and checkmated the king. I have created life before. And I will destroy and then repopulate this world the way I see fit.
Umsing will never allow it.
Start over from scratch, with an invincible god of death ruling over darkness, breeding my own ruthless kind, stamping out the weak. Nothing but chaos for years and years to come? That is not his kind of story. Him and his kind will just abandon this wretched earth, move on to the next toy and leave this one to me. Time to become Cthulhu.
Well, the game's taken my kitty away, so I really don't care if the world gets destroyed. Kitty!
Kitty!
Shh, shut up, dummy! How do I stop those force fields?
Forget those. All the underground volcanoes around this peak are rigged to explode. The detonator's got to be around here somewhere. Look for that.
Blow up volcanoes, awaken beasts for mind control. Got it. On it.
That's it! That's the detonator! Shut up! What? No! No!
The detonator! That's it. There's the detonator. Kidda, right below you.
All right, let's hope it makes a big enough splash.
Not so fast, you verbose vermin. Unless you want to fry, you are not touching that detonator.
No!
Feel that energy crackling in the air? I've reached the final 3 phases of the incantation. World, prepare to meet Cthulhu!
We gotta do something!
Yeah! Cthulhu Fatigan! Damn it! Ah! Gokamanayan! Yore Bithikasiyaha!
Umsing, where are you?
Taranak Shog! Taranak Siya! Yeah! Yeah! Cthulhu Fatigan! Gokamanayan! Yore Bithikasiyaha! Taranak Shog! Taranak Siya! Yeah! Yeah! Cthulhu Fatigan! Gokamanayan! Yore Bithikasiyaha!
Oh, I didn't realise I had control of the game at that point.
Can't reach it! It's the detonator! The one chance to send a signal to Vlad and Serge and Barnabas. But it's engulfed in deadly electricity. Oh.
Yeah! Cthulhu Fatigan! Gokamanayan!
That's the one way out of here.
Bithikasiyaha!
I can't do that. I'm pinned down. Go
Taranak
back the way you
Shog!
came, kitty. It's the only way out. I failed you. I've dragged you along all over the place and achieved nothing. I ruined your life. I couldn't change you back. I lost the Necronomicon. And now this lunatic might turn into a god of death and destruction. You're innocent. Just run. Run as fast as you can.
Now, Buzz, it isn't easy to admit this, but I've discovered some surprising things about myself since this all started. Run away? Sorry, but that's not my style. Time for... well, no time left. Bye.
No, Kitty, don't do it. Well, this whole world can just end now, because poor Kitty.
Stupid little critter! Your sacrifice was for naught! It has not awakened! It has not! Come back, little one! Why won't you listen to me?
Not the soulless beast she wanted us to think she was.
We're all gonna miss her, buddy. It's as if time stood still for her.
I am really trying not to cry because I have spent hours playing this game with a cat that looks just like Loki.
to rock and roll!
Or she might not be a normal cat anymore. Oh, I did not mean to stop that. I was just gonna try and turn the volume down a little bit. Sorry about that. So Kitty may not have been back to her normal self at the end, but at least she wasn't dead. So I really thought she'd died. I don't know why I thought she'd died, because that would have been a shitty way to end a story that was basically completely about Kitty. Even when you look at it on like the Steam store, it looks like Kitty is the main character, you know, so I don't know why I thought that she died, because that just wouldn't have made sense. But she didn't die, so maybe we will get a Gibbous 2. Maybe there is a Gibbous 2 and I've just not seen it. I really enjoyed that. I'm probably going to play it again. I might actually see, because I realised that I must have taken... That really upset me where I thought that she died. I realised it must have taken me like twice as long as most people to finish it. So I might at some point do another playthrough where I just do like a fast playthrough now that I know what to do for all the puzzles and stuff. I might not, I don't know. I just think it might be interesting to obviously have a playthrough where if anybody wants to watch it to see what they're actually supposed to do, where they actually get that rather than me just being stuck for ages. Do we need to see the rest of the credits? Because I think I've said all I really need to say now. So now I'm just like looking at the credits and Loki's wandered off. So unless Loki wants to come back, we're just looking at credits. I kind of like to, obviously, hey, cool. I was going to say I like to see all of the credits just because even if I'm not reading them, anybody watching might want to read them. I got an achievement for watching all of the credits. That's brilliant. Okay, anyway, that was Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure. Yeah, I might see if I can do like a faster playthrough of that at some point. Just a faster playthrough and actually making sure that I'm not just like looking at guides when I get stuck on puzzles. So thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next video.